Let's look at the relevancy of the Kantian theory or its importance of the Kantian theory. First is that it follows that people in business relationships should not be used, coerced, or deceived, and that business organizations and practices should be arranged so that they contribute to development of human rational and moral capacities. The idea of do not use people as means, but rather as ends in themselves. So it protects business people from being deceived. Then its relevancy could be seen in rights, justice, truth, telling, and virtue ethics in business, comparing intended practice to the community values. So once you consider people as ends in themselves, you consider their needs, their goals, there is truth. There is truth in business. Then not exploiting humanity, consideration of personal impact and feeling in quality considerations. It helps not to exploit human consideration of personal impact and feeling in quality standards. Another relevance is that it helps in comparing intended practice to the community values, because you consider the feelings and the goals of others. You consider the goals of the community and then the goals of the organization. Then good relations with stakeholders. Good relations with stakeholders, for example, the customer, the creditors, and everything, because you are not using them to get what you want, but you're also considering their goals, and their choices. Then there is respect of employee dignity once you include them in decision making. Then helps the manager to reason in the context of universality. You do things that benefit everyone, all the stakeholders. Then emphasizes acting according to generally accepted norms and values of the society. Once you apply the principle of universality, it means that you will consider the norms and values of the society that you're operating in. Then it helps to avoid exploitation of employees, because you consider their needs and their desires and their expectations. Then the last relevance is that it puts emphasis on the duty to treat employees equally and fairly, because it's also known as the duty ethics or the ethics of duty. That is the Kantian theory. It says that something is considered moral if it is acted out of duty.